Logan said, I thought, and he's been challenged to this sometimes, like, can you take a situation that's sort of on, teetering on the edge and just, execute your best. And I thought today was that moment, riding the heaters in and up on Smiley in the 7-hole, dominating the lefties like he did, throwing the good breaking ball. He's been working very hard to get that breaking ball right, because there's just been a little, pitchers go through this, that little phase where it hasn't been as good. Today it was tremendous, and I think that's what allowed him to have such a great line. And he was convicted. Look, a couple of those guys that he hit, we were going in. That's what happens. You hit guys, whatever, who cares? But strikeouts to end the inning like he did, that's a huge sign of a guy that understands the moment and executed at his best.
Logan Ross is here with us. Let's cut into Con Schuyler's appraisal or piggyback along that situation. Second and third, one out, and your team's depending on you to get out of there. Those 2 strikeouts, what's the thought process there?
Second, third, one out. Obviously, there's a lot on the line right now. When you're down, you need to get a big inning. Actually, at this point, it was a shutdown inning. I believe it was 5-3 at this point. I think we just scored 2.
Yep.
So it was a big shutdown inning from a pitching perspective. And, Coach Meade, you never doubt the pitches he calls. You just throw them where they're supposed to be. And like you said, we've been working on different things, and I believe I finally got it all put together today. So that was just doing what I was supposed to do and staying mentally strong and just doing what I do best. And so,
well, you asked that, and I've got to follow up before we get back to Schuyler. You say you've been working on a few things. We kind of put it all together. Give us an example, Logan.
Pre-game, I think I've done the same thing in pre-game BP for the past, I think it's 2.5 weeks now. And so just being able to translate that from pregame to the field is a big step.
And to be specific, Barry, like what we're doing, we do some band stuff to make sure he's strong on his backside so that he's engaging his body properly, landing well.
All right.
Doing some stuff with some plyo to make sure his hand gets up, his hand to drop down a little bit, therefore flattening his stuff, and not as healthy of a delivery. And so, between obviously myself, but Ethan and Coach Kenny, those guys have worked really hard in the pregame. We've just tried to change some of our pregame, routines so that our work's very disciplined during BP. And Logan's been doing a great job. Something clicked on Thursday, actually, we were indoor at App State. And so it does sound cliche, but I'm incredibly proud of seeing something that it clicked. Like, it took him like 6-7 days, but it clicked, and then he translated it, and then the results followed.
Logan, you played a lot of baseball. You've been in a lot of big moments for this team. Give our listeners perspective on just how important getting this win was for this program.
This win's massive. When you can go on the road and take a series from a team who comes out and punches us right in the mouth, then we punch back, keep them at 5. This is a big win. Sets the tone. I think that's 6 of the last 7 now.
Correct.
6 of the last 7.
Yep.
So it's great. We get to go back, play a double midweek now. Get to be home next weekend. So it's exciting. It's a good step, and it's got everyone focused.